What's going on, YouTube? It is Thursday night going into Friday morning. It looks like we're really starting to pick up. It looks like we're starting, the entire market is basically green across the board with the exception of a few coins. But your top 10 cryptos are definitely pretty much all green. I think we're kind of, if you think about it, like I said last night, we've for the last few weeks, the last couple of months, we've been kind of just consolidating out. There really hasn't been a whole lot of price movement, a whole lot of gains or anything like that. So for me to see this sudden breakout, I'm not really surprised because when you go for so long with prices stagnating and just kind of consolidating out, what it's doing is it's kind of building momentum. It's building what you're doing is you're building support levels. You're building. How do you say? You're building up to the next breakout. And right now we're at the next breakout, and I think this could be a prolonged breakout. Now you're going to have periods of times where you have dips. So what you want to do is you buy on the dips. If like I said last night, if you think these coins are going to continue to go up, then by all means jump in. But you really don't want to jump into a coin when it's at its maxed out price. Like Bitcoin, for example, if it was me personally, unless I just really thought we were going to hit 9,500 or even $10,000, right now I don't know. If I had that kind of money to spend, I guess I would buy a full Bitcoin. But I would like to see maybe a little bit of a pullback to about 8,600, maybe 8,500 before I felt comfortable getting in. That way I would feel like if we were going to have a pullback, there you go. But, let's take a look and see how things are looking, though. We started off at about let's see if I can see it. 86.79. 86.79 kind of ping ponged around. Kind of spiked up to about. If I could get this slow moving needle up here. God, this thing is really running slow. Up to about 87.54. Kind of ping ponged around a bit, retraced a little bit. Right around here is going to be your high. 89.36. Yeah, 89. Yeah, 89.36 is going to be your high. Your low, let's say 86.35. That would have been a good entry point. So between, let's say about 8,500 to 8,900 is your support level for Bitcoin. I'm noticing that once we touch about 89.90, 89.90 to me seems to be the resistance point. I think we've already touched 9 grand, but I'm not quite sure. Let me look here. I'm going to look in my phone here to see if we did. Let's see, Bitcoin. No, 89.99. So we're just about there. We've just about cracked 89 or $9,000. But I'm noticing that that's now the new resistance for Bitcoin, around 89.90 to 9,000. Once we break through that resistance, guys, I think this is only the beginning of this little rally, or actually it's going to be a big rally. It could be. Some people are saying this could go on for a while. So, as I said before, you're going to have dips. It can't just keep going up every day. There has to be a correction period. You have to have a day where you kind of take a break. you kind of, take a pause for a while and, correct itself. And then, but I think it's going to keep going. That's why I'm glad when I sold my Ethereum, I got right back in again because at first I thought, well, maybe it'll fall back to 130. No, I don't think Ethereum's going to hit 130 for a while. I could be wrong, but I think this is only the beginning of a pretty big bull run here. So I know I'm holding on to all my stuff. I mean, but if I were you guys, I would wait for higher highs. I mean, $9,000. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be people that want to get, take profits, and I get that. But if it was me, I would wait till about maybe 9,500. Maybe if I had a full Bitcoin, I'd wait, get in around 8,500, wait till about 9,500, maybe $10,000, make myself a nice little healthy profit and get out, take profits. But like I said, Bitcoin, I see this going to at least 14 grand, maybe 16 grand. We'll see what happens. So let's move on to the next one. That's going to be XRP. Okay, XRP. Well, with XRP, it's about the same business here. We started out at about 0.226, ping ponged all day long. We touched 0.229. I mean, you know, 0.23, 0.234. So it's between 0.229 and 0.234. I think it's a combination with this coin of there being just a crap ton of it available. I mean, when you have billions and billions and billions of supply available, you're pretty much going to stay at these levels until you just get like a massive push of volume. Once you get enough people getting in, you know, then you might see it jump up a little bit. I'm seeing maybe 30 to 40 cents, maybe a dollar with the right amount of push. And like I said before, if this thing does anything like it did in 17, this could be a $3 or $4 coin. But if it does go to that level, just know that the support is not there for that level. The only way the support's going to be there for that level is if they retire some of these coins, or if they, if they burn some of the supply. The only way we're going to really get anywhere with XRP is if they retire some of these coins or take some of these coins off the book. Because the problem with this coin is, guys, it's a very, very immensely popular coin. It's got an incredible backing. It's just way too many available, guys. So like I've said before, I'm a big, big advocate for XRP and Ripple. But the problem is, don't get into this coin thinking I'm going to drop $1,000 on this coin and overnight it's going to make me $200 or $300 profit. No, it's not going to do that. It might make you $100 profit, but don't expect a big bang out of this coin because, as I've said before, it'll go from 0.223, 224, 229, and then 0.23, and then back down again. That's about this coin's MO right now. I'm saying this because I watch it every day, and that's basically what it does. So if you're somebody that likes a lot of action and wants to see constant price movement, this might not be the coin for you. But if you're along like me and say you want to buy 100 coins of XRP and just put them away in your, put them away in a hard wallet, or put them in your Coinbase account, forget that you even have them. This is not a coin you can watch every day. There are certain coins that are fun and exciting to watch every day, and they move every day. But this is a coin that takes a lot of patience, and you just cannot be somebody. I mean, there are people that expect the minute they get in for their money to just start skyrocketing. But this kind of investment here is more of a coin that you're going to have to just put it in your hip pocket and forget that you have it, and someday it'll make you some money. But like I said, I am a big, huge fan of XRP. It's just not a coin that's really fun and exciting to watch at the moment. Now, tomorrow they could come out with news saying we're going to retire a lot of tokens and it'll make the price go up. But that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take to get this price up. It doesn't matter what kind of a fan base you have. It doesn't matter if you have a cult following. The biggest key in what determines the price of a coin is going to be your supply. Supply, guys, remember that. When you have billions available, that's what's keeping your price of XRP low. And some of it could be a little bit of manipulation too, but for the most part, it's your supply. That's why Ethereum and that's why Litecoin are in the $50 to $200 range, because they have a lower supply. That's why Bitcoin is what it is right now. That's why that's an $8,000 coin, because of the supply. If Bitcoin had billions and billions and billions and billions of coins available, Bitcoin would be a 23-cent coin too. I mean, everything is supply, guys. I mean, when they cut the supply of this coin down, I could see this coin going to the moon. But until that day comes, it's pretty much basically going to be, you're going to have periods of times where you go up. You're going to have times where you spike to 40 cents or 50 cents, and maybe every once in a while you might go to $4. But for the most part, 20 to 25 to 30 cents, that's your support level for XRP at the moment. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be like this forever, but when you got this kind of a supply, that's why it is the way it is. I know it can be frustrating when you see the other cryptos going up and your investment's not doing anything. That's why, guys. That's what the issue is. Contact Ripple. Say, hey, we need you guys to cut the supply down if you want this coin to go up. But anyway, guys, Ripple's still not looking bad. I mean, about a $40 to $60 coin in the future, hopefully. Anyway, let's move on to Litecoin, and then we'll do Ethereum. I don't mean to be Debbie Downer on this. This is just my take. That's just my take of why I think, it's just so hard for the price of, XRP to move. I mean, I'm sure people are wondering, well, why the hell isn't our coin moving? Why aren't we, doing anything? Well, that's exactly why. That is my reasoning why. That is why I think, that it's having a hard time busting out. That's just what I'm thinking. But anyway, guys, with Litecoin, if you're somebody who wants to invest in a smaller price coin, Litecoin might be a good option for you, or XRP if you have the patience. But Litecoin, guys, we started out the day at about 55.73. At least with Litecoin, you do have a little bit more price action. You do have a little bit more jump up and downs. You don't just stay stagnant the entire time. You see, went up to 56, and your high so far for Litecoin is going to be about 59.88. So it looks like when you hit that resistance of 59.88 to 60, let's just say $55 to $59 is your support level for Litecoin right now. Once you hit that resistance of $60, $59.99 to 60, that's what's causing the price to go down. Every time you hit that resistance and you're not able to push through, that's what happens. The price of the coin drops because you're not able to break that resistance. But once we break that resistance of 60, I think this coin will start to see 70, 80. I think we will be back to 100. And if we go parabolic with Bitcoin and hit 20K again, this could be at least a $200 or $300 coin, guys. So Litecoin's looking good. We're going to close out the night with Ethereum. And this is the coin that I've got 0.95. I stupidly sold some, but I was smart enough to get back in before it started going up. So don't be like me and be impulsive. Okay, guys, with Ethereum, we started out at about 161.09, kind of ping-ponged a little bit. We shot all the way to 163.30, 36, and kind of ping-ponged again, retraced, ping-pong again. And right around here is when we really started going up. We touched 171, so from 160, your support levels on this are 160 to 170, actually. That's a hell of a gap, I know. But you're about a $10 gap of a support level. 160, say 161 to 170 is your support right now. Some parts of the day you might be between 161 to 166, and then 166 to 170. And once you hit that level of resistance at 170, that's what's causing the coin to drop again. But I really believe tomorrow maybe we might be pushing through that 170. And once we get past the 170, we'll start consolidating into 70. We'll be in the 170s again. And then I think eventually this will be 200 again. And back in June, this coin hit 360. So guys, that's why I'm not getting out. Every time I get out of this coin, it jumps up to $300 or $400. Well, this time, not going to happen. I'm just going to stay put, wait till I feel comfortable getting out, well above $200. Then that'll make sense for me to get out and take profits. But guys, don't take a little bit of profits when you can. But right now, we're just in the beginning of this breakout. Hold on to your coins and, just be smart with your money. This is Thursday morning going into Friday morning. Crypto Vision 2.0 signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you like the content, please, please, please subscribe. Peace out, guys.